Hello everyone, this is part 4 on the TimeSplitters Rewind diary slash update slash information videos. Anyway, I don't even want to fucking call them. But anyway, I seem to have done goof. I completely forgot about the Q&As that they did for the project itself. Of course, this is dated back to August 20th, so this might be outdated. They might have changed a few things every now and again. But I'm just going to tell you this now, just to get you some information now that you probably want to know. Which is okay, I guess. I don't know. Is this in case you guys haven't actually researched anything or found anything basically interesting at all? But anyway, let's get into it, shall we? There's quite a few questions here that might slip up, but this is going to be completely unedited, so it's all good. So let's get into the first question, shall we? Alright. Question 1. What is TimeSplitters Rewind? TimeSplitters Rewind is a standalone remake of all 3 TimeSplitters games, eventually to include all content that will be released via rolling updates. So yes, that's how I said in the previous video. They're basically bringing out a small part of the game, and they're going to add more characters and games and game modes probably. I think the game modes are already going to be on there, but like characters and maps wise, they're probably going to come through updates, which is a-okay for me. Don't know about you guys, but hey, it's all good. Question 2. Will there be new game modes slash characters slash maps slash weapons for Rewind? We have enough on our plate for existing assets. Perhaps we could come up with a street race crosshairs, which is obviously a joke, I think. I don't know. Or we could allow the community to build their own characters via custom mods. So yes, that might be a possibility, my friends. Steam Workshop might be a thing. And of course, the Steam community, Steam Workshop community are pretty creative when it comes to mods. Because you'll be able to freely be able to make characters and shit, even if it's a ridiculous character. I mean, hell, it's TimeSplitters Rewind. Well, TimeSplitters anyway. They do have ridiculous characters. But anyway, question 3. Is this multiplayer only? No, this will include everything. Just keep in mind that it takes time to initially do. There will be a large focus on multiplayer, so you have a reason to keep playing. So basically, yeah, they're adding campaign, but I'm not sure about the cutscenes. But it doesn't matter. At least we're getting a campaign though. So what's the maximum player count? We are targeting 16 players. Some maps may require smaller player counts, and maybe some maps we can bump up higher if it feels right. So think about Training Ground, shit like that. Training Ground's one of the biggest maps you can play on TimeSplitters in general. So I'd say about 16. Yeah, 16 could do on that. Yeah, like 8v8 or 10v10, depends how you do it. And obviously game mode wise, they could change it like Call of Duty a little bit, where some modes have more players and some have less. I mean, think of Virus though. Virus, 20 people playing that. Well, actually no. Yeah, 20 people. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, they could actually. This is just me putting it out there. Virus-wise, they should make it so when the people are infected, they have double health, so they actually have a chance of infecting people. You know what I mean? Because people are just gonna camp in the corner and shoot people, or shoot the infected. It's just gonna get boring. You know what I mean? But anyway. Will there be question 4? Wait, no, question 5. I mean, sorry. Will there be online functionality? And if so, how will the team manage the services for it? Sorry, that stood there. We are looking at dedicated servers hosted by us. We understand the high cost involved in the large player base. As a backup, we will have a pay-to-play networking as it has no costs involved. We would also love to allow for custom server hosting, but this is something we are still debating. So yeah, basically, I don't know if this is a thing, but we might have to rent servers if we want a private match. Not really a private match, like a private, not really private, like a public server, custom public server, which is okay, I think. I'd pay for that shit. I mean, it's nice to host a server on a public thing. I don't know if it's going to be like ranked games or something like that. I don't know if it's going to have like a leveling up system in general. That'd be pretty nice though if you have to level up to unlock characters. Because you know me, I'll be max level before because I rinsed the game off. But anyway, question 6, I think, whatever. Yeah, question 6, sorry about that. I was just, got a little bit of vision, my vision's a little bit blurry due to a fever. But anyway, are you porting assets directly from the original games, or are you building them from the ground up? We have our ways of viewing the original assets, and pretty much using them as our concept art, or work, I should say, due to the fact that we're not allowed to distribute them as part of the game. Yes, because originally, like if you watch Damien Aid and stuff like that, They were planning on putting the original maps as long as the remastered maps in the game itself. But of course, Crytek being Crytek, they said, fuck you, you're not allowed to do that, you have to make them your own. So you're not even allowed to have like throwbacks, because you know some maps like doing that, where they'll have classic maps in the game. I mean, hell, TimeSplitters did it itself. Like, you got TimeSplitters 2, Training Ground. TimeSplitters 3 are Training Ground. And obviously, you know, it's kind of cool to do that kind of stuff, but obviously not allowed to do it. But anyway, let's continue it, shall we? We aim to build new assets that should stand up to the current industry practice. Nice. Question 7. Will my favourite characters be in the game? There are a lot of characters to include. 274, in fact. We'll eventually include all of them, But for the initial release, there will be a small character roster, which will probably be about 15, 20 characters, which I'm okay with. Don't have to complain. One thing we can't promise are alternate uniforms, but at least you don't have to see Harry Tipper in a henchwoman's uniform. Dude, if you watched the stream the other day, that shit was hard to see, or hard to look at, I should say. Gross stuff. It doesn't matter though, does it? That's what custom mods are for. Will there be bots? It wouldn't be TimeSplitters without them. We'll do our best to make the content competent too. Nice, so basically it won't be broken, which is nice. Will there be hit scan or ballistic physics for the weapons? As all games had a mixture of both, we plan on implementing them both as well. Nice! Now, here's the juicy part of this this whole thing, yes. These few questions here. Let's see, where is it? Will it have map maker? We are coming up to the concept of it. It's not feasible to make it function, but we will resort to a mod and custom asset system to keep our system as open as possible for the community. Nice. Question 8. Or was it question 9? Anyway, yeah. Will mods or custom content be available? If you can't get map maker implemented, then you can bet will this is plan B. So basically what's going to happen is, yeah, if they don't manage to put map maker in the game, or if they do it in general, or if they actually do it anyway, Steam Workshop will be a thing. So basically people are going to make their own maps and own characters. Ugh, I feel ill. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You know how skilled and creative the Steam Workshop community can be though. So I'll be looking forward to that. Alright, this is probably something a lot of people want to know as well. Which platforms will TimeSplitters Rewind be released on? Release on Windows is definite. Release on other PC platforms and console depends on the checklist. Crytek approving the release on the platform, licensing the game and platform and licensing the game for the platform and possible costs of that, and then making the game function properly on that platform. Not necessarily in that order. So basically, it's up to Crytek to actually put the games on the platform itself. It's not like the devs here, there's nothing stopping them from doing it, but obviously it's up to Crytek, because obviously they have to pay out the fees and shit for the platforms. But hey, if the game does do well on PC, maybe we'll get a console port eventually. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? More of a player base then. But anyway, will there be split screen? This is something we are looking into. There are more technical limitations doing such a system on PC. So yeah, basically split screen was one of the best things about TimeSplitters, yeah, but obviously I don't think we'll really need it, but it would be nice if we could have it. Alright, what are the PC hardware specifications? We haven't determined them yet. We certainly want as many people to play it as possible and keep the details scalable. So basically what they're planning on doing, yeah, they're planning on making it so near enough everybody can play in it, even if you ain't got a powerful PC. And even if it's on the lowest settings, it might still look just as good, which will be nice anyway. Me on the other hand, I'll probably be able to play on Ultra, which is nice. But anyway, yes, almost done anyway. When does the game release? We can't say yet, we still have much work to do. When we get closer to a private beta, we'll discuss when we can just get this out for everyone. So basically, yeah, private beta. I might not be able to get my hands on it, which kind of sucks, because obviously it's private beta, it's not going to be public to everyone, so that's kind of a shit thing. But I'm not complaining. If I do get my hands on the beta, which I highly doubt, because people just won't get handpicked out the top, like, because there's a ranking system, so I kind of guess the higher ones, like the high ones, will actually be able to play the beta, and we won't be able to play the beta. But hey, it's all good. I'm complaining. As long as we get to see gameplay of it, I'll be okay. And obviously I'll break it down. Alright, how will the beta be utilised? The plan so far is to release patches to fix bugs, exploits, performance issues, and content updates. If the assets meet our release date standards, this will likely not be a public beta, but initial release with a small number of characters, maps, game modes, and weapons. So basically, how it's going to be is, like I can see here, there's already game testers on it, which I'm not going to say because I don't need to bombard them with questions and shit. They're basically playing it as a private beta to see if there's any bugs or game-breaking glitches on the game. So, if the game's perfect, performance-wise and obviously gameplay-wise, it might not necessarily be a beta, it might be the full game, but obviously, like I said, things will have to come out through updates, you know what I mean? But anyway, let's continue, shall we? There's only like 4 questions left. How much will the game cost? All content is free for everyone. Forever, pretty much. So yeah, because obviously they can't do it because it's not their game. Well, they don't own the game. Crytek owns the game, so they can't really earn cash from it. But anyway, 3 more questions. Is there any original staff involved in the project? Oh my god, my knee. We remain in contact with them. Well, many of the original members of Free Radical Design. Free Radical Design made like the first and the second game, I believe. Third game was made by EA Games, which fucking sucks. But hey, anyway. And they have given us great advice on the development process, and we thought we couldn't thank them enough. Nice. How has Crytek been involved in this project? Have you talked to them on console, release or Kickstarter? We are in regular contact with Crytek regarding use of their engine and the development of Rewind, which is nice, because obviously they're always in contact with them. So maybe, I don't know. How involved is everybody? We'll emphasize this again. This is a fan project where everyone volunteers at least 5 hours a week to keep the ball rolling. Some people have a few more hours to dedicate. Some are very busy with their own work, yet still manage to pump out gorgeous characters and other assets. It's basically, like I said before, they don't put a lot of time into it. Like 5 hours is enough time, like, because you know they have a lot better things to do, like you know, work, school, that kind of thing, college. So yeah, if they can pump out characters within 5 hours, that is fucking incredible. If you watch Damien Aid on his live streams, which he doesn't do anymore because he's got other things to do like work and stuff. He made the disco map from TimeSplitters 3, like not the whole thing. He made like a lot of the textures, like the stage, the Harry Tipper statue, and all that, which was pretty cool. And yeah, anyway, this is the last question. Can I donate money to your project? Nope. As part of our IP agreement with Crytek, we cannot accept money at all, which kind of sucks because if they had like donations and stuff, they might be able to work a lot more on it. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can donate to them, but not to the project itself. So yeah, I'll ask them about that. Of course, where can I apply for the team? There's obviously a link. So if you actually can design concept art or model, decently model anyway, you should help them out, because the more people that work on it, the better, because throughout the few months, a lot of people have left, and obviously the guy who made them characters like Nurse Spittum, or whatever her name is, like the zombie character, pretty much all them highly detailed characters like Duckman Drake and that, he's not a part of the team anymore. I don't know why, I ain't going to ask why because it's not my business, but obviously, apart from him leaving, he said he doesn't want them to use his models, so yeah, which kind of sucks. But of course, people can complain about it, saying that's selfish, blah blah blah. But they're his work, so you can't really say anything. So yeah, of course, that's a lot of characters left out of the roster for now. So people have to make them again, which kind of sucks. But yeah, don't worry about it. It's a work in progress. Might be better. They might be better. They might be worse. You don't know this stuff. But anyway, that's it for all the Q&A. That is all the juicy information I've got right now, which is kind of good anyway. I don't know whether to make this into a full video or actually just make this into like a part 4 kind of thing. Like I said, because you know the new video comes out, well, the new developer update video comes out soon. So when that comes out, I'm probably gonna make that into like at least, depending on how good or how much content is on the video itself. If it's just a commentary, then I'm probably just gonna leave it or just explain what's gonna happen on my point of view. I mean, if it's gameplay wise in that, hopefully, because you know, why not? I'll break that bitch down. So stay tuned, boys and girls, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this anyway. I mean, I know it kind of didn't make any sense because I get like stuttering and stuff, but hey, I did a good job. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, guys.